This is the 3008, and it's Peugeot's response to the likes of the Nissan Qashqai and the Seat Ateca. Now, to succeed in this ever-expanding compact SUV segment, it has to offer something different. Now, with its quirky interior and out-there looks, it may just do that. But how else does it stack up against rivals? Let's find out. The 3008 is one of the better looking compact SUVs currently on the market, thanks to large LED lights and a range of chrome accents which help it appear far more premium than its £24,000 starting price would lead you to believe. We certainly like the way it looks, and it looks particularly good in the red colour of our test car. Now, what do you expect from a compact SUV like the 3008? Well, you expect it to be easy to drive, and you expect it to be pretty comfortable too. And thankfully, the 3008 does tick both of those boxes. The gear shift itself is really light, and that makes it easy to use, and the steering is light too, so navigating small country roads or navigating around town is equally as easy. Now, underneath the bonnet of this 3008 is a 1.5 litre turbocharged diesel engine. And though that's actually quite a large engine for the size of a car, it's not powerful. It means that the 3008 will hit 60 miles an hour in just over 10 seconds, which in anyone's money is not that quick. However, it feels more than suitable for most occasions, and it's just as happy on country lanes like the ones we're on today as it is on the motorway. Now, when it comes to handling, you're not going to be expecting razor-sharp performance from the 3008. But that's not what you want from a compact SUV. You want it to be simple and easy to navigate through small roads like we find in the UK. And it delivers just such a drive. The steering is quite light, but it's relatively accurate, and that means you can place it quite easily on the road. And equally so, the suspension is just as well sorted for UK roads. There's a little bit of jostle over uneven surfaces, but for the most part, it's comfortable and well damped for all situations. Now, believe it or not, and you wouldn't believe it looking at the outside of them, but the 3008 actually shares a platform with the Vauxhall Grandland X. And though that car we drove, it felt a little bit too firm on the larger wheels and a little bit too wallowy on smaller wheels, the 3008 somehow manages to toe the line between the two. It really is quite interesting how different the two cars are, and if we were to have to pick one, we'd probably pick the Peugeot. The inside of the 3008 looks and feels special, and that's a pretty rare thing in this sort of segment. These toggle style buttons in particular look brilliant, and they're also really simple to use, and the area around the switchgear is really solid, but it also looks good as well. It just shows that Peugeot has put some thought into the way the cabin has been designed, but it's also backed up by solid build quality too, which is ideal. One of the cooler aspects of this cabin in particular is the cloth effect that they've put on the dashboard. Now, usually that would be replaced by harder plastics, but here they've chosen cloth. And though it's a simple addition, it really does help lift the overall feel of the cabin itself. The main infotainment system inside the 3008 is the same that you find on the vast majority of Peugeot cars currently on sale, and though it does lack the clarity of rival systems, it's really straightforward to operate. If you're after good boot space from your compact SUV, then the 3008 is a great choice. There's 520 litres to play with the seats up, and that rises to 1,580 litres with the rear seats folded flat. Interestingly enough, that's more than the Nissan Qashqai can offer. Despite going up against a myriad of competitors, the Peugeot 3008 makes a solid case for itself. It's good to look at, it's good to drive, and it's very economical too. In short, if you're after a new compact SUV, then the 3008 really should be on your list.